Hey, I mean,
now it's like our sense of humor aligns. So like,
in my sister's phone, I'm under little bit of attention.
Well, yeah, the answer is yes. They're always frozen times. So, if you want maximum protection and using two-handed weapons, you probably want lobster claws, because your fingers will be basically immune. When you have fingers and you take a shot like on one finger alone, that finger takes the whole impact. If it still hits all your fingers, it kind of spreads out, doesn't matter. But that's like my biggest boost, because that was 3 weeks ago. This practice, I got 3 perfect shots right on the pinky, and like, how?
Uber Eats.
I actually switched to a shield and then protect my hand for the rest of the day. It doesn't happen often, but so if you're using a shield, lobster claw is just not fit. You can have a shield like Ferrarion where he can put his dump head in there. Most shields you just can't put any dump head in, so you want a demi. Or nothing. I don't wear any dump head with mine because I have a big basket in my shield. I would say you still want the demi, because if you have a shield like with a handle like that, freak things happen and somebody could snipe over the shield with your fingers.
So the shield with
With the basket, you don't have to worry about it. With the handle like this, you're holding it, your fingers are kind of here, and you move your shield around, the fingers can get impacted. If you have a center grip, then again, you're fully protected.
That's what I have been using. So.
Unless you have a weird center grip that's like away from the shield. Some people have that, but it's like extra space.
Yeah.
You want to put your hand inside the box.
So those like today I just bought a pair of other gloves. Just
Yeah. Generally, so you get more mobility, less protection, wherever some lobsters are, less mobility, more protection. And you have finger gauntlets like these that are terrible protection, and like these that are almost good as lobster. But again, if you take impact on one individual finger, you'll feel it. You probably won't hurt it too much, unless you have brittle fingers like Corellian.
Unless I have what? Brittle fingers.
You'll probably be fine if you get hit with it in the finger and the grounded gauntlets, unless you have brittle fingers like you.
Yeah, dude, he wrecked me through a grounded thumb. I think he caught me when it wasn't grounded though.
And it was thumb, so it wouldn't have mattered if it's a lobster claw or not.
Yeah, because the thumb cap is to here, and then he caught it behind the cap. It's super annoying though.
So the advantage of something like that, like you can kind of fit that in like a basket.
The demi-gauntlet? Yeah, the thin skinny gloves you can put in anything.
Yeah. So then theoretically,
But I wouldn't be taking hits on them.
Yeah, you have a lot more hand mobility in them, and I've used them for a decade, and they've been fine. I finally got my thumb broke, and I was like, nah, these are kind of getting worn anyways. I should just upgrade to begin with. I'm not real happy.
It's a tragedy how that happened.
Yeah, Indian gauntlet.
Last practice I had one recording when you're like, you hit my thumb with your buckle, and you go, good, fuck you. Because you hear no talking, you see me like mumble something, and you just go, good. And you fly. I just want to clip that and be like,
I have to say something about it.
Wrath, sir, wrath. It's a nightly virtue.
finally virtue.
Oh, you're doing the other one? Because I tried to do it yesterday, but I couldn't find my hole punch, so I tried just cutting slits in it. It was terrible. Person! Person!
I don't know.
Let's go! Your knight calls you out, squirt!
What was that John Cena have? And he is, of course, in California.
That guy retired.
Stand over there. Stand ready like 5 times.
It'll be back to my mid bag.
He's one of the super strong segments.
Have you both standing out there with each other?
Oh, you're still Richard. He doesn't.
He's waiting on you.
Flashlight.
Yeah. Ready?
Definitely not for something.
I just saw you drove on. Yeah, I'm like, okay.
That's a push. That was a good question to me earlier. But when you're using that, you should try to strike somewhere. Instead of just backing up, because if you push into it, and then just back up. It wasn't when they put it on. You want to strike at the same time. I wasn't supposed to be able to do it. I'm like, but are you noticing your emotional helping you everything? Yeah, I'm not going to realize everything. That? They should strap it better. I'm learning a lot. Just like this. Yeah. I think it's definitely. You see that? If you're striking at me, you want to move into a block. I mean, I see that you're doing that, but I would just try to move it over more. Because you're blocking, but your block's going like right here. And I'm not striking anything, I'm striking there.
It's an odd way to phrase
I
that.
would just try to move it out a little bit.
How long you been around? Every time we need help, we're like, we borrow your finger. It's not new.
Not really. My dad doesn't. He's the only one.
On you? Yeah, I can. Get. Yeah. All right, I gotta. Oh yeah? They're just a little tip
Yeah, it makes sense.
Do you have questions?
Yeah.
You got questions? It's Puma is close, but it's a lot more
I thought I cut the half, but I cut the
Yes. Oh yeah, we have.
I heard my name. Who said it?
We have a Brewers Guild. We have a Mystics Guild. We have, okay, I want to say we have a Bardic Guild, but it's just Thaisa and her friends. So, which is not a bad, which is not, it's supposed to be the study of like occultism in the medieval times. But when I went back and looked at where they were I'm sorry to say, don't talk about the Egyptian god of Isis. Those who cannot bear children are not allowed. And in a modern context, that's not okay to think about. So at that point, I'm just like, I don't know. You guys don't know. Yeah. So. No, it's just the ground is very dusty, and when you hit the ground, so it's very straight.
Yeah, well, I mean, I got one more. It's like kind of part of the game. Did you your last one with me?
What?
You want to do your last one with me?
Depends on the year.
Well, one more until I take a break.
Because, like, the whole, like, all the forms that Puma uses are from 400 to 600-year-old games.
Yep.
Yes. Trollian, the one in the field over there, and actually, like, specifically talks about the different
Yep. Yep. I know what
You're being called over there.
Hand fighting, the one to and then the sharp blades are actually.
What's your maximum range?
And the physical, like, you'll realize that when you're doing the fencing, a lot of that, like,
Are you better at chopping a great sword or
doesn't work with rattan because the swords don't bind.
Keep the chops for when your defense is left you. That's what you need.
But we have
If you keep
this
that
is
point in their way, they can't be in range of hitting. You can still strike
which
that.
is basically
What
just a
point
kind
games
of
really shifting your feet. If they want to play this with you, that's great.
But
Right?
because
Like,
we have saber,
you gotta watch for that.
sword,
And I think you're closer than you need to. I bet you can get
it's basically the I haven't heard anything
Fair.
about like
Yeah, but I don't think you even need to step. You can just roll that hip
well,
forward.
if say you want me to get into this or get into
Right? So you,
heavy archer, but
both are two-handed weapons. This one's best at cutting. This one's best at poking.
cut and you outrange cut and thrust, all you need is knees and elbows and much of the
And then I was very obviously chopping it out of the way.
Yeah.
So what you could be doing is
we
like
do require gloves because drawing tell you to show
Yeah,
like
You're faint. Because if he's going to cut it,
stabbed and like went all the way to the back, the elbow directly on the back. It just went in and out.
so when he misses one of those, right,
Yeah. So
he has to defeat this. He really can't hit me. Like, if he wants to play pokey games, that's fine. I'm going to be way better at it because I have all this leverage.
So I guess the question is,
It's even worse for it now. But when he tries to thrust forward,
the
he gets caught up
one
in
of
all
the
that
simplest
shit.
ones is
Could happen. But most great swords are not going to pull that.
unless
But if
they-
you're going to
unless I,
fight
like,
this
straight
game
up
with
try to
him,
hit you,
he's probably going to win it most of
can't
the time.
target the foot, but if it gets hit, that's
Right? The other
if
just
they target the
game nuance to it.
you're gonna get hurt later.
This is a miss. So that's not a miss for him, right? So you have to be much more accurate with your chops. But if he gets a blow on you, go ahead and you're like, boom, cut, thrust. That's fine if your cuts are part of what other things you're doing. But against a greatsword, 90% of them.
Single-handed weapons wouldn't anything aside from a single.
You're fighting your game. The Glaveman's game is going to be
Which is why we
force him to do
because
something.
I hit you and you call light because you don't feel like I hit you hard enough. You're telling me to hit you hard enough. And
Which I don't like to discourage opposing.
like, I'll smack them upside the head and it literally shifts their head side. So you just want me to push you on the ground. Okay. But we're all here.
even just side
Our number one
but like people in the store.
we're all friends. Most of us are going to get out of our meets.
Like you don't even have to really step, like if you're prepared to just
And then, but it is a,
I mean, it also
one substantial.
That'll even catch a shield.
The hard ones
how I got
are if I stop the flow from something with a strike, you have to take that as a so it's like if you are running at me, then you can stab you and your body that's the I would have just run you through. Or a substantial can be I don't want to be hit there, such as just feeling your cup.
I have a spot.
But and then so
I don't have a squire.
there are
I'm responsible. It's more like
the grapple rules.
right.
There's kind of like a
That's
gray
really
area because in the middle of the light things can happen. But no concussion. No twisting. I can put my hand on your head and push you all around, but I cannot wrap my arm around your head and twist you.
Man, he's got to like.
Punches are allowed, but it's kind of like.
Oh, is that what the green top is?
I don't know the actual top.
Where's your other squire kit?
Because I can put you guys. Brian, what are the actual rules for punching people with gauntlets?
If you have gauntlets on,
Well, where's the metal can't hit non-protected? Is that just on the
skin.
button?
No metal and skin.
Like
can. Oh, at the end. Oh, yeah, it's a 5-man team. So you can make as many 5-man teams as whoever wins gives their points to whoever. So, like, say we have Duncan makes his own 5-man, he beats us, he gets to choose me. And if we win, we choose.
Yes.
So it's like
That's kind of a strategy.
have a battle buddy. Don't cowboy. Some people can get, like, I can get away with it because I can.
Now, if somebody actually just starts going out to me, starts fighting.
For a short but like my job is to like run around, cause distractions.
He gets tired, I can do the same.
You also have a clover.
Like,
I found out it's not. It actually would be bigger. Like more
and then great.
And now I'm yet to find a clover helmet without the stupid strap.
Like that are meant for like if someone like the lines connect, like the lines come together, and someone breaks through, that person's a mission. They're like
It's like more technology.
Yeah, and a lot of us here have.
Like I put one in my helmet, and the reason it doesn't open is the third fight owning it. Someone shore off the
I got 10 years. I got
shore off the boat. I would have to get this back.
How many years did you box in? 6?
I did MMA.
Oh, that's it.
So like I boxed for a year, almost a year.
And then you can stop there.
That was very different.
This is
There's a big difference between brigandine and photo plate. Sides. Photo plate doesn't excite.
a brigandine is a type of
It's sides. That's why it's a brigandine.
not because it's not because it's made in one place called brigandine.
No, it's just sparkly cola plates.
I'm really glad you got that. Also, because we're all doing this and it's all fun and games, like, my plate I have a grid like you guys.
Magic.
But no, mine
Mine's southern. This is Greek design.
So we're gonna do home and off team drills in a minute.
Okay. This is a Greek design.
yeah, it's like this. My full kit and you went through some Ukrainian.
I just don't want to do it.
No, it's like, we're not Richard, we're not bunny rabbits doing jumping.
Yeah, I just don't want to do it. I thought my Greek would bring me down more than this. No problem. Yeah, I mean, depending on the person, we'll do a guy who's doing flying kick to the head.
Yeah, Hold Door is a special creature. Oh, the bronze.
Yeah, if you have your armor harnessed properly, it should be limited to just the weight.
Now, mind you, we never, if he is running at me with his head turned all the way away from me, I'm still not touching him. Those guys are crazy. With like the bear guys in a roundhouse kicking people off. Those guys are insane. Those are the exceptions.
There's a few times it kicks a good, most of the time people
The kicks are meant to like kick their feet out from under them. Like if he's walking, like kick his foot.
There's a lot of that.
Some of my insights, right? Alright guys, everyone line up. We're gonna do something off foot.
That's how my sister almost blew up her legs.
I can't tell if it's a message sound or if it's a dying.
Yeah, we're gonna do like this. Okay, so here's our shield. Archer, get over here.
Grab whatever you
Find your shield now.
You don't need
My ex-husband used to have the same type of sound.
Yeah, if you're gonna be shields, line in front of me.
Phone is dying.
I'm just gonna be he's the bad guy.
So I recognize him as that.
You're a lefty, right? Oh, it's the other guy's again.
Take your helmet off.
What are we doing? What would you use in a big down?
No, I'm just the guy.
Yeah.
You got 3 shields.
He was in Japan.
Okay, so great weapons should be on the other side.
Admin. So he was getting potential called in at 2 a.m. because a new person
You want to cover the left and the right side.
arrived.
And we'll put you on the right side. Alright, so your general idea here,
Oh, and it was at like 12.
I'm gonna be two.
so shieldmen in this type of formation, if we're advancing, your primary job is to not die. So swords up, protect against the spear however you can. If I'm fighting close to you guys, someone's going to be trying to disrupt that spear, so I can shoot. Okay? The great weapons are going to be covering if people push our shield wall. If you guys are charged, I'm giving ground. Great weapons are going to be you're not focused, you're shot. Your job is to smash things.
So your job is like if
Bam! Punish to break through the shield. Yep. Okay. Some other things that we might have. If they don't have a lot of spears, I'm going to tell you guys to make way. Because there's no need for me to hide behind you if they don't have spears that can range me. So I'll fight out here and have better range. And I'll work until shit are charging me. Very good. Now, don't fluster if there's someone coming in front of you.
Is it mostly event-based? You guys have
Okay.
a
And just as a quick thing for brawling, or not what he was saying, universally across every person you'll fight with the Empire, you'll hear pikes or spears, which means shield guys give room for
pikes
the
are
legs to get out, and then just pikes back. And
or open.
Open will happen too.
the pike guys will usually calling those commands, so if you hear it, just take a step back.
So now if we're having a battle here, actually have a bunch of you on his side, and you guys are covering the flank, you start to try and flank out. Now, you don't have to be that bad. But if someone's drifting to the left, it's not your job to do that, because you're going to create an opening. Yep. That guy is going to deal with someone that's going to try to get around us, and maybe the spearman sees an opportunity and will kill.
Yeah, if someone also, if you're not directly fighting someone, like if I'm at the end of you, go that way. Just like I would back up a little more. Yeah. So you don't move. You stick three. So I'm doing this, and I'm like, I'm pivoting. I'm like, I'm keeping the corner.
Yeah. Yep. And then person's job is to make sure they don't get behind us. And depending on how many we might send the spearmen to go to help them. Yeah. And then the archers can be much closer. We can be popular between us.
Channel your
Step right into here.
channel your inner Gustav.
Yeah, you're right.
Keep behind the shield.
So now, the shieldmen have a couple different tactics we might do if we're anticipating a charge. First is called a pulse charge. This is either to counter or if we're trying to bait them. So if they're advancing, we call pulls. You guys take 2 steps forward and press, and then immediately pull back. And then I get to stab into all these gaps.
Anyone seen 300?
It's kind of that.
Yes, that.
And we'll often do it just one to charge, so if they're like they start to charge, we'll call pulse, you'll collide, and then drop back. The other thing we will sometimes do is try to create a kill pocket. This usually isn't from a charge, and we would need a bigger formation. But the idea would be, as he pushes in, the center gives ground while the outside doesn't.
Turn into a cube. Turn into a crest.
Yeah, so we will generally do this on maybe a bridge because we can't get flanked, or if we have a large enough formation to actually make it happen. We'll basically tell you what we want to do ahead of time, and then if something changes, I'll call it. Lastly, as the shield line, if we call the charge, you guys are the ones that have to break the first time when you do that, shields up. Only one of you go for monster crush. Where do you go? Charge. Where do you go?
You are running at a
Correct. Yep. Don't aim like, I'm going to knock this fucker over. No. You go in between the gaps. Where do you stop?
So you'd eventually do.
Well, no, in theory, you're chasing, breaking your skill wall, chasing like down.
Yeah, well, he's through now, and he's dealing with their mass weapons and spears. So now our mass weapons are plunging through that gap. No, you're going through that gap. The hole. Now, if you're the second guy, you might turn now and start fighting the spears or the shield.
Back on that side. Breaking through a shield wall can kind of be a fun experience if you, now mind you, the first time you guys do it and you just stop, you're fine, it happens. But I found that when you're doing, you kind of have to, aside from the fact that I'm not going to blast through you guys. So it is this, the moment you get in close, put that sword back, because you will get blown the fuck up when you go through that shield. And so, a good example of that, if he's blowing through, go ahead. You guys, if they reach you, don't turn behind them. You want to know why? Pipe! The guys behind you just started chopping your back. If they breach you, you let them go, you can get with the next guy. Yeah, that's why I'm here. Like, say he gets you, that's why I'm here all the way back. Maybe like kind of that. Chuck him, 3-1, or like trip him or something, but don't look away from me. Because going back to the whole play, if he's not paying attention, if your spear guy or your great weapon guy is not paying attention to me, and I come up here and I get close to you,
This is a
if I get you, you're looking at me, you just got like, yep.
like
Also, for the like
Most fights are not even
that we had something where you could hit
I was about to say, the guys that you often see on the field with the pikes are the god tier pike guys. And so it's like any of the Almadina lights, or whatever that county is down there.
Almadina.
Yeah.
It's the county of Almadina, inside the barony of Almadina with the city of Almadina. We tried to get them to call it more Medina, they didn't like it.
But yeah, so it's like, even if he's fighting,
I'm pike dueling him, right? And I'm actually.
oh,
You have to pull it back, but you have to sit back and like, oh, well.
I know enough about chess.
But so now, shieldman, right? So I'm like, boom.
okay. Pike, you don't want to extend your shield to block your pike thing. If you're sitting there, shield just below your eyes, sword out to block. Because I don't know if the newer guys have learned this yet. If you're fighting a pike guy, this is your stand.
Yeah.
Because the moment he throws, not all of you guys, but yes.
Not in line fighting, you don't want to just rush them.
And he hits his buddy that doesn't have a helmet on.
I'm just talking about fighting pike, like great weapons in general.
Yeah, because you're not going from a position where you're trying to throw. You're just holding.
Right, and yeah, you just have to realize that shieldman's, your job isn't to get lots of kills, it's to not die.
Yeah, like me throwing it, while it would be a strange look if somebody sees it going out with 2 shields.
No, don't ever. don't ever. It's terrible. It's bad.
No, two power shields.
But yeah, so let's practice being up front.
Exactly.
If they don't like this would also, I would do this also if they don't have an archer. Yeah. Like if their spearmen are being timid and they don't have an archer, I'll come out here because I can. I just have so much more range to work, right?
It's fun. It's
Yeah, shins are a thing, you can't do it. Also, the simple command, if you're sitting there in a field and you feel a break and you hear somebody yell out, dress your lines, square up. Because there's an opening right there. No, you were where you were. You stepped forward.
No, I'm in front right now.
I was gonna say, I thought we were back
That's
here.
on you. If
Yeah,
you're
because
out forward,
pikes are forward because we're doing this right now. So you guys
pike forward.
because you need to remain tight. Because if something happens to me, you don't want to gap. But now, if he rushes me, I'm like, back.
I learned striking.
And you saw, that was 3 steps.
And that's how he dies.
Yes, that is how I die. For the fact that
If you stepped out like that, you're getting pike too. You stepped around the shield and squat. I'm like, oh, cool.
Shieldman, keep an eye on what I do.
But that's why I have my other pike next
If you open that gap, you don't have to worry too much about someone coming through it. Because I'm ready to take that quick guy.
Yeah, me and my
and that would stop the charge of you. Maybe not somebody bigger than him, but
well, so what I'm doing to him, you know, if I aim low, not because he doesn't have a helmet, I'm pushing that shield into his front foot. It's like, fuck!
And now he can't raise it to protect his head.
Yeah.
Get a secondary.
So I'm like, oh, or like that. So like if you have your shield up, and then my other pike friend will hit you. Yeah. So like I'll probably be like,
We have one.
And here's your example why shield wall was a shield wall and you have to brace against your friend's shield.
I mean, it's really fun.
I usually just have my shield.
You're fine.
On the center part. So like if I do this, yeah, then you have more of a.
And then depending on what's happening, we might say things like back, okay? Hold. And then back, and then come back.
Damos, don't lean into it. Stay in it.
That's not even true
You're not
You're also like other things we might do if we call pulse, it might be just to test if they're resolved. We take 2 steps forward, you all take a sword shot, and then come back. See what they do. If they crumple, do they push back, do they withdraw? We might be using it just to test them. The other most important things, if we say charge, go, take them, anything like that, everyone goes.
Yes.
It doesn't work if he hears it first. You're charging. Oh, and then you're like, shit, I'm supposed to be charging. And then you're like, fuck, I'm charging. Yeah, he died. And now we're like, shit. Okay,
So you know, if this guy comes, we're gonna go like, if you sound again, I go, cool. And then he gets murdered. And I'm like, next. And I just keep feeding my line while I'm up here.
That is, if you have an inconsistent amount of people pushing you, feel free to grab someone and pull them back with the blade.
Like if I have a sword shield,
Yeah,
like
well,
hit
so
line, I'm right
there's,
here, I might get grabbed. Like I might get
There's
grabbed.
Sketch Speedway. There's
Oh no.
I don't think they have an inner track with front runners.
So
yeah,
this is a quick thing for the shield, the spearman moving back and forth.
I think down to
Depending on how much you do it, because it's never.
Seattle, there's
How many fights have you guys been in where it's one pikeman versus one pikeman?
Depends how big it is.
So when Thrallian calls out dress your lines or form up,
I use
form up!
Right, if you go to, like, it really depends, for track days, like, a lot of tracks will have, like, open track days, where you just bring your car, show up, and make sure that you have everything that's, like,
if I come over here, I'm like, whoa, you have no feel.
you need a,
And now it's like, okay, that's the line we're at.
So just as a simple thing to watch you guys, I'll just say the command, spears forward!
Pretend we're farther.
yeah.
So the guys who kind of like sat there for a second, if you can't move sideways out of the way, it's quick. Spears back! You're too slow. I'm just like, that was good. Wait, we're just going in. So, part of the shield walls thing is you guys are defending your buddies. Like we were talking about. Him and I square up. I am not hitting you. He is not hitting him. I am going to reach across for that. And the only way for that to do is for him to block. And that's why, so, shields up, swords in front of
primary car, and the only one we have here, we had to leave our meat in there, so.
Yeah. You have a ride shield, it's a little too blades forward. Or up covering your face. Yes.
I hold my basket in
Needs a
front of
lot
my
of work.
face because then it blocks my head. So like if putting
Daily
like in
primary
front of
power is a 2015
Yeah.
car that we did all the work on ourselves to upgrade to stage 3, so it makes close to 500 horsepower. Weighs 3,300 pounds.
Because if I get bike, I'm like,
Oh,
oh.
and it's gonna be
That's a
yeah, low to the ground.
Well, we haven't
So,
lowered it or
just be
anything.
careful.
We don't
Yeah, like that. Then if I hit it, I'm gonna slide off.
The flankers and the heavy
not
weapons
close.
guys, you guys are
3,300 is
really
pretty
tight.
light.
Yeah, you should be.
You're
good,
more
good
of a-
luck swinging.
I was
That's
just
what I
actually
want you.
hanging out
Because
with
if I'm
my-
skirmishing, I want you in your buddy coming up. Because like if say you're not paying attention, I get around. Go back to where you were.
Last night, like literally.
I am paying attention. That's my job.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that was
Kinda
good.
driving
That was
around,
good.
selling new pieces in there, looking for like
small
to see if
not
there's
looking at
meats
you.
anywhere.
Yeah,
Finally, I found some. And then we all went out to Shuffle.
Yeah, step back. We have the range to maybe hit something.
yeah, you should be dealing with the fight.
Yeah, well, and
If
actually,
your high point is down here.
You're,
East Egg.
yeah, you know how hard it is to knock you over?
Big, like, yeah.
Okay, so let's see what else we want. Be aware of like pikemen are generally going to work in pairs. So like those two are together. One of them is probably tying up my pike, and then the other one's going to shoot. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, it's a drill. Woo!
Yeah, exactly.
Got him.
Yeah. Don't touch my spear because I'm like, oh, you're throwing down the
Yeah. That's what great weapons can do. If he throws a shot, I can step out and try and hold it down.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, but if you're
Yeah,
lifting
yeah,
it, I just need to step
yeah,
back
but I
in.
just pull it away. I'm like, okay, whatever. Like yours. Yeah, but then guess what?
A lot
You're
of-
worthless now too. You can get pikes.
I'm doing my job. You can get fighting. I'm still behind the shield.
Yeah, I think he's far enough away, man. I don't mind a great shot.
Yeah, if I step up here, we've done it.
And I'm really lucky because the screws
I forgot what battle that was.
Oh, you ran the pike line?
That wasn't me. Somebody did.
Yeah, I've done that before.
I've done it.
All the pikes were against each other, and just somebody just went.
There's a lot of people still around here that
Just go ahead.
Richard, anything else you want to hit?
No, I just want like the basics so people know how to play.
Anyone have any questions?
Oh, I got something. So when the charge is called, try to take
reference.
like it's real bad if like say me and him are like, oh, we're gonna stick together when the charge happens, and then say, so like say the charge happens and only grip it or Griffin at me, you're charging me. Oh, cool. You just hurt 2 people. You're gonna die. I'm like, okay, let's go for one more. Oh, that person died.
Which is the highest skill level.
Yeah, but if you get
GTI
come up.
was 2900, but it's only Formula.
Oh, okay.
You go to
Well, okay, now we have to now we got
Now the third one comes in.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, if we need to move a shift or move on the field battle, we're going to call like real left, real right.
Yeah.
Right? You're on the end.
Yeah.
You're the pivot point.
Yeah.
You have to swing it. Yep, that's good. And now wheel the other direction. There we go. When you're on the outside, you have to move back.
You gotta stay tight.
Who played Warhammer?
Nobody. All right, wheel backwards. Wheel back left. Yeah, I know. Like old school Arndor. We got
So 7 years of band in marching. One good trick when you do that. So say we're in the line. If you're trying to stay in a good line, lock your elbow against your buddies. That way, so you don't have one person pulling back faster than the other. It's like you pull back faster than me, and like we'll be reactive.
Yeah, because I've seen a lot of testing on real drive.
Like you
It's
just
good.
yeah.
It does help a little bit, especially when
Like you
you're
can just
trying
kind
to
of
accelerate off the snow.
yeah.
There is the whole
It doesn't
thing
help
of the
you at all with,
person
like,
who's
sliding
on
around for
the
it.
far
It's
east
not gonna-
side
it's
of
all-wheel
the
drive.
shield wall. Should be the most experienced fighters. Should be. I have stories about that. We'll also generally put some of the bigger guys right in the
You can get them swapped onto your current wheels, or you can get a separate set.
Just a good trick though is that if you're wanting to stay in
Yeah,
line,
well, you need those for ice. But yeah.
You might also encounter things in the shield anyway.
Yeah.
No.
One punch and you have to stay prepared to run.
Don't joke, dude.
It'll be like
Yeah, absolutely.
So, just not enough for them to smack the guy to smack it out. But you need that sword out in front of you.
Like, even
If it devolves into just a scrum, try to pick a battle buddy. We'll all be tablets. We'll all have the same colors. Hit anything that isn't in the right colors.
Don't break your tag.
Generally,
Don't run back toward your friends with malicious intent.
Generally, once the initial shock of it has resolved, whoever's alive is also in charge of starting. We're not just all a bunch of like random people on the field. Technically speaking, there are ranks that we adhere to. Like if Drawing, like if we're all in the county on the field, Drawing dies, him, and if he dies, I have no idea. I think it's good rod technically. That's beside the point. Yeah, I mean if we're down 2 or 3 commanders, we're probably just do what you can.
Like in the duchy, it goes you first and then lords, right?
Oh yeah, that's
There isn't rank below you.
No, but like for our lord, yeah,
Someone will take over.
yeah. And honestly, if someone just takes the initiative,
Yeah.
it's better than. But one thing with that one, if somebody takes the initiative and everybody starts listening to them, the rest of you shut the fuck up. On the like,
Don't argue.
we can like the advantage of this is it's really bad. We all get to light up the electrode and be like,
You're fired.
You're fired. The gallows afterward, if you survive this battle, is dying on the gallows.
That one is still probably dead.
Right, and then the other big thing is, whatever you do, just maximum aggression in about situations. That'll overcome 80% of our problems. Like the plan will go to shit as soon as this plan is called. Things aren't going to happen.
I'm even actually getting
Well, my favorite situation by
I was
being
born
on
and
the
raised
flank.
here.
I fight somebody, he tries to get around us. I happen to win, I turn around, the fight is way over there.
It happens. So that two things. Heads on tip.
Yeah.
Battlefield knowledge for the people who haven't done a lot of field battles.
No, hey, how many field battles have you done? I got my kid.
Vague excuse at best. I have. I'm a part of the big family. I know that
Stuck in
your battlefield awareness will come with more practice.
Like I was even just in the sun and
Also, nobody told me I got
you're
thrown
a
in
little
armor
cooler
twice,
here, but yeah.
thrown on the field on a field battle. Everybody's fucking swinging towards a fence. So oddly enough, I get hurt way less.
Yeah.
Also,
You
yes.
hurt more fighting me.
It's also funny because
Yes.
And
all
but-
true.
But
25% Native
you are
American,
ready
Native
for it.
American,
You are up.
and 25% Italian.
At
But
the
in
beginning of each
Arizona, I
battle,
was
beginning of each event, go
Yeah.
over the
because we
rules.
never went out.
Don't be a dick.
And then as soon as we
If you're
started
gonna
driving
do
up
jet
here,
from
like
behind, do it
that's
correctly.
like,
I catch you guys doing a bad thing and beat the shit out of myself.
I want to give a fucking fire real quick. Okay, so this. Get death from behind. This is not death from behind. You're going like, you're dead. No, you have to.
Kind of depends what it is.
Like, well, if I'm high, I'll be like if I'm back here and he's not looking, I go, hey, you're dead.
Now again, this is when you catch someone that has no idea you're behind them. This rule is
So,
you don't blow them up.
yeah, so like if me and him are fighting and like he gets out of my range and turns, I don't think he's just behind. I just go, okay, search. Yeah.
Face it. No, I'm not gonna hit you. Death from behind.
Oh, he's gonna be really dead.
It feels like the hair on the back of an X still. What the fuck did you do? So there is the light way that like if you're facing away from me, you don't have to. And you go, get from behind. But one thing, the main thing that I have to deal with people who have been doing this on years long, they yell it. They have to know you're there. You can't just go, get from behind and leave them. It's the I grab him, get from behind. If you need to, it is completely legal to just kick his knees out of them. Like most of the time,
I jump on someone's back.
Yeah.
I just go like,
again, the most important thing, and especially if we're doing a 5v5 max, is if I'm squaring off with it, now I decide I'm going right with it. He doesn't look like I know he's right. case scenario, talk about it after the fight. You don't argue about it.
He just gets it. He just 3 times on the head.
Don't argue about it. Just
Alright.
yeah.
Actually, I know me and you can watch. Okay, before you guys are two captains, everyone else line up.
Alright, Squire. You get for the benefit of the age.
I told you to boil that damn water.
Alright.
Rock, are you just going to give him the first pick? That's why you're never in charge.
Roll.
We don't need a deal.
What do you feel best with? Well, at this point, what do you feel best with? Having heard what the rolls are? Yeah, probably.
Oh, you're not going to. So this is small skirmish. That was not okay. Whatever you want to do.
I wouldn't mind having at least one kill that you can grab yours.
Okay, I'll switch.
We can have two. You stay on spear. If you want a longer one, you can take the gear unless you're comfortable with it. More comfortable with this height. So we're not actually doing where we're going.
You should stay in formation. Do not calculate.
If you do a team fight,
Visibility, the need for visibility goes away over time as you fight. It's just like any martial arts.
Sorry, I'm not trying to be like.
Watch the shoulder. So I have a blind spot, and I can see you here. But I can just look at you and know where you're shot.
No,
Ribbit. I need my hands back.
Oh, yeah. It's not as hot as last week, but it's definitely more active.
somebody call you an archer? Is that a
Yeah.
thing? So like you can actually just like shoot a bow? Like what kind of arrows?
Safety arrows. So imagine a regular arrow, but it's tipped with a big rubber ball,
Yeah, okay.
and there's a plastic ring on the knock side of it that makes it so if it does bounce off of someone's armor, it doesn't come back and hit you in the face.
Okay.
Are you an archer?
I've done some shooting. What's the draw weight?
So the draw weight is never specified exactly. Ideally, it doesn't go more than 40.
Oh, okay.
But the main rule is that you can draw it at a 4-foot height, and it doesn't go farther than 100 feet.
Okay.
That's the standard rule.
Yeah, I've shot a 40-pound bow. I've uncomfortably shot a 60-pound.
I would uncomfortably shoot a 60-pound.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Well, it's mainly the.
I've been
fingers.
doing it a while.
Yeah, it's mainly the fingers that hurt. Like this.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's true. I made a mistake a couple weeks ago, and the arrow slipped off the shelf and got me in the knuckles.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that'll happen too.
It doesn't hit my forearm much anymore.
I know that.
I learned how to get that out of the way.
Yeah, yeah. No, you only need to be hit a few times to be like, okay, I don't want that to happen ever again. Yeah.
I'd be shooting now, but a lot of my arrows were made poorly, so the protective plastic ring is they're all breaking.
Yeah.
I've
They,
only
like,
been hitting
crack?
trees. Yeah, just full on split.
Are they rubber or what are they made?
They are plastic.
They're plastic.
They are hard plastic.
Oh, I got you.
That's why I started learning how to melee.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you did anything else.
I've only just now started. I only know basic swings. I don't even know footwork. But everyone else has other plans for themselves. That it's hard to drag someone away from something they want to do to come show me what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
Get your armor put together, it'll be much easier.
Yeah, well, that takes a lot more time than I would like to give it, considering I want to learn how to do it before I get up in armor.
Yeah, but it's all going to change when you're in armor. It doesn't move the same.
Makes sense.
Every time I click on one of those armory pictures to send me to Facebook, it says that it's unavailable. What am I supposed to do about that?
I have no idea.
Just wait until it's in stock.
Take a screenshot of it, maybe?
It's that the website itself is unavailable.
Oh, I see.
The site where the thing is posted is unavailable.
Oh, dang, okay.
Otherwise, I might have had stuff already.
Just do it every time.
Yeah.
Do other people load the page?
I'm alright.
Yeah, they
Thank you, though.
copy paste the URL into the armory, and it shows up the picture. It gives me the link to the site, but every time I click on it, it says this listing is unavailable.
He's coming.
I don't know.
Sometimes it's a browser compatibility issue.
I'm using Chrome.
Yeah, I know. But, like, sometimes Chrome has issues too. Like, very rarely, but it can happen.
You have the time?
boy, how you doing?
Yeah.
No, don't put it on.
It's almost 3.
Keep it off.
I feel harassed.
Good.
Soon-ish.
We're getting a lot of that.
So you haven't learned footwork? What kind of footwork?
I haven't learned it yet.
Yeah, well, what do they, like, what kind of footwork do they teach?
Well, don't cross your legs.
Of course.
Doing this and
Yeah.
doing this is bad.
Yep.
Usually it's except with your outside foot, so sort of thing. You don't really want to do one of these. Often move if you need to.
I learned how to do that on my leg.
Yeah. Martial
Right
arts.
across the ring. Yeah, like one.
Same.
But not W.
That happens to be a lot.
If you look at Olympic Taekwondo, you know how it's all like floppy arm, it's swing the leg around. ITF is like more traditional, so it's like real handwork, like you learn how to box. It's more well-rounded. It's like a slightly less.
Well, hey, if you want to take a break from watching these, you want to go over and spar a little bit? Like,
Really? Sure. Dude, it's been forever since I sparred. I
Maybe I do. Thank you. Hey, Griffith. No, that was 3. Okay. I was like, there's 2 of you. Just hit me first.